Have you ever been to a restaurant with really bad service? You walk in, you don't even get greeted. You seat yourself. It takes 5 minutes for the waitress to come over and take your drink order. Your food finally gets ordered and comes to you, but you realize, I don't have a fork and I need an extra straw. And you look around and the waitress is over there. You finally find her. She's texting her boyfriend and cutting up with the other servers, and you think to yourself, I'm never coming back here again. Don't you hate that? In contrast to that, have you ever eaten at a restaurant where you got great service? You walked in, immediately you were greeted with an enthusiastic smile, and you were seated, immediately got your drinks, and in a timely manner made your order, got your food. Your server was just Johnny on the spot, and they made sure you had everything you needed, came over at just the right time, had a great attitude the whole time, thanked you for coming, and you thought to yourself, I'm coming back here. The food's just okay, but the service here is great, and I'm coming back. That's what we want to do in the Creek Kids Ministry. We want to make the kids that come through our doors feel like $1,000,000. We want them to have the best hour of their week. Why is that important? And how do you do that? Well, it's important because when a child is new and they're coming into our ministry, they're deciding when they're walking down the hall if they like this place and if they're going to come back. And if they walk into our classrooms and they don't get greeted, nobody's very friendly, they're doing our activities, but they're really not able to finish it because they need this and they need that, and the people that they need answers from are busy with other people or cutting up in the corner over there, that they're not coming back. And if they do, they're not going to be excited about it. But if it does go well, they do get greeted. They're treated, like a friend and a family member, and people meet their needs and they make them feel loved and accepted and made to feel like they're glad they're there and paid attention to, focused on. They'll do more than come back. They'll tell their parents how excited they were to be there and about the adventures of the day. And they'll tell their friends, hey man, I had such a great time at this church. You should come check it out with me. Come with me. And they'll do more than come back. They'll tell their parents and they'll share that with their friends. And when that happens, when it does go well for a new child who is coming into our class, it increases the chances of the Holy Spirit working in their hearts. And that's a big deal for us, because winning the hearts of children is as simple as loving them for who they are and meeting them where they are and helping them into a growing relationship with Jesus Christ. So, what do we expect from you, the student volunteer, when you walk into the church on Sunday to volunteer for the very first time? Well, we expect you first to show up at the registration desk. You're going to talk to the registration desk person and say, where's a ministry leader that I can talk to, such as myself, the children's pastor, a preschool director, a service manager, someone who's aware of what the schedule is like for the day. They'll in turn give you an assignment and go to it and send you to a class. Hopefully we can send you to the same class every week so you can get to know the kids. It's just a lot funner that way. It may not always be the case, but we'll try to do that. Once you show up in the class, what do you do then? First thing you do is introduce yourself to the classroom leader. Say, hi, I'm Corey. I'm here to serve today. What can I do to help? And they'll give you some instructions, and you go do those, with enthusiasm and care. And if you finish those early, immediately go back to the classroom leader. Say, hey, I finished what you gave me. What else can I do to serve? And just do that over and over and over, and just do whatever's needed in the class to, again, make the kids feel like $1,000,000. What should you not be doing in a class? What you should not be doing in a class is doing what we talked about earlier, in the story about the waitress and the servers. You should not be over in the corner cutting up with your friends, texting your buddies, walking in and out of the class, really need to stay in the class and serve, because the other volunteers in the class are depending on you once you're in there. So who can serve and where? Well, if you're in high school, you can serve anywhere in the Creek Kids ministry. However, if you're serving in the Shrimp Shack, which is where the babies are, I mean the infants, the little babies, if you're serving in that class, you need to be 16 and above. Why is that important? Well, to take care of a little baby, you really have to have a certain level of maturity. And being 16 and above pretty much guarantees you can have that level of maturity. Now, if you're a middle schooler, you can serve in the kindergarten class all the way up to the 5th grade class. And we feel like this is a really good fit for you. Thank you for watching the Creek Kids training video. Contact your ministry leader and let them know that you're ready to serve. And I look forward to serving with you.